And now, the Max Wrestling Podcast presents the Maxies 2018.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you had a very merry Maxmas. Welcome to the 2018 Maxies. I am the captain, Dazzy Dangerously, along with the podcast machine / knowledge champion, Mike Larkin. This week, we're awarding the best and worst of 2018 in wrestling. Thank you to everybody that voted on RWT and Max Wrestling Interactive. Some results are pretty split, others are pretty unanimous. And some of them, the unanimous ones weren't very shocking, to be honest. Now Mike doesn't know the results yet. To be honest, I've only had a quick look. But obviously we will know the winners when we announce the awards. So before we get into the Maxies, Mike, I know there's something you want to talk about, and it's the pursuit of happiness.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, Impact goes from Pop TV Thursdays at 10 p.m. This week we got the final part 2 of the best of 2018 for Impact. Then the following week is Homecoming, and then January 11th, Fridays at 10 p.m., we're on the Pursuit channel. Now, apparently this channel's been around since 2008. Their headquarters are located in Alabama. Not Greenbow, Alabama, but Alabama.
You're in Alabama.
Yes, that. You shot a good old boy. There's no way this is going to trial. There's no way that this is going to trial. Oh my God, my cousin Vinny.
Everybody gets stuck around the mud in here.
Fucking love that.
How do you get mud into the tires? Oh, that's just a figure of speech.
Yes. I love that. How do I know it's not ones wrapped with a, it's about ones wrapped in it? Whatever he said, was it ones wrapped in 100? It's not 100, just 100 ones wrapped in it. It's $200.
Hey, little Yankee boy.
Yeah, little Yankee was. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway.
Did you fall in your place or somebody else's? My place. Shit.
Now I ask you, would you give a fuck who the son of a bitch who shot you was wearing? All right. Now, anyway, Pursuit Channel.
Yes.
Impact Wrestling. It's a company that's owned by Anthem Media. They've been around since 2008. Headquarters are in Alabama. Shows that are featured on this, and one I know because our listener Chef is a big fisherman. So one of the ones that's on this channel is Jimmy Houston Outdoors. So he's a fisherman. He hunts fish, and he hunts bass and all that stuff. And he actually kisses them after he gets them. So I know who Jimmy Houston is. There's a show called Hitman, Texas Team Trail, Colorado Buck, Keith Warren Deer and Deer Stories, Texas Trophy Hunters, American Air Gunner, National Walleye Tournament, Federation Angler TV, Mossy Oak Country Roots, Sportsman Adventures with Captain Rick Murphy, Ducks Unlimited, and Impact Wrestling. So that is what's going to be on the Pursuit channel.
What a mix.
And it's just, here's the thing, man. I see this, and everybody's complaining because nobody has fucking Pursuit. I have Spectrum. I don't get Pursuit, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to request Spectrum to get it because you know why? I don't want to add more to my cable bill, man. All right? I'm not paying for that. And number two, all right, there were talks that you had 3 channels, WGN, Sci-Fi. Where the fuck did Wi-Fi come from? Sci-Fi, WGN, and True TV, right? True TV has had pro wrestling on it. True TV has had when Hulk Hogan had Micro Championship Wrestling with that midget wrestlers that was on that. So there's wrestling on True TV. WGN has had Superstars, Ring Warriors, and the All-In 0 Hour pre-show not too long ago. So there's history of WGN. Sci-Fi has had the new ECW and SmackDown. Well, apparently what they're saying about this Pursuit is it's a stopgap for Impact, which means it's not going to be on there for the long haul. It's like part-time for this. So what I'm saying to you is they're trying to find a bigger network. Now I ask you, who is going to want to pick up Impact Wrestling? That's all I'm saying. If you're going to have 3 of these that, you were talking about, and then Pursuit picks you up, which nobody's even heard of, if you get a Roku, then you'll have it. Which, again, I don't feel like spending that. And right now, the only alternative is to watch it on the GWN app after a 10-day delay. That's the only alternative you have to watching Impact Wrestling right now.
The funniest thing I saw was Johnny, whatever his name is this week, Impact. Obviously praising it, saying, "Oh, we're in 7 million homes now. We're in more homes than the WWE Network." Yeah, so was Pop. Pop TV was in what 76 million? Did I say
70? Yeah, and then I'm just like, dude, you regress with social media too, because friggin' Pop TV's got like over 50,000 change followers on Twitter. Now you got a company on Twitter that hasn't even acknowledged that you're going to be on their network yet, and they got 30,000 followers. But on Facebook, they'll put up Brian Cage is coming to Pursuit. Woo! Oh my God, Brian Cage is coming to Pursuit. And then people are talking about, like, Colby Cooper has said it's a good move. Cable is a dying business anyway, so Impact's main focus should be on the growing digital platforms. And I'm just going to tell you something right now. Just piss off if you think this is a good idea, because it's not. It really is not. Don't try to be optimistic and say, oh, hey, but we're over here. At least they got a TV deal. Yeah, that's great. They got a TV deal. But I'll be honest with you. When they announced Destination America for the first time after Spike TV, I said to myself, who? And then I look, and I have Destination America. Then they leave Destination America, and they go to Pop, and then I say to myself, who? And then I realize Pop is the TV Guide channel, but I get Pop. And now this particular time, we go to Pursuit, and I ask, who? And everybody else in the same boat is going, who? Because you know why? Because nobody fucking gets it. So... yeah.
I just want to know what makes them think they can get more than 200,000 viewers on a network with 7 million subscribers when they couldn't get over 200,000 on a network with 70 million.
Exactly. And I mean, we're coming upon the 1 year anniversary where they first partnered with Twitch. So that anniversary is coming up. Yeah, make my dick itch. So you have that coming up. And all I can really say about this is, Daz, I mean, if they still stick to being on this Pursuit channel, right, at Fridays at 10 p.m., right? SmackDown is going to Fox in October, Fridays at 8 p.m. So they're going to be right after SmackDown, live. Exactly, live. And Impact's going to be on at 10 p.m. on Pursuit. That's all I got to say about that, man. What Pursuit are we having here? And who are you going to go with in the long haul? Who? I ask you who. Who's
Comedy Central.
Comedy. Oh. And out of the three that they mentioned, WGN, Sci-Fi, and True TV, the only two that I'm just going to say this right now, Sci-Fi ain't picking them up. But then people be like, oh, but they picked up SmackDown. It's a little different, okay? It's a little different. It's a little different. WGN, yes, because like I mentioned, Ring Warriors is on there now. Ring Warriors is going to be on Amazon Prime, and they've had All In, they've had history of them. True TV and WGN are like the two big ones I could see them possibly going with. Again, True TV, if you put them on there, because they got Impractical Jokers, they have more adult oriented theme shows on there, and WGN makes sense. But I'm just like, either way,
Impractical Jokers will get more viewers.
Yes. And just, what Pursuit are we on here, people? What Pursuit? Just what fucking Pursuit? And I'm done. That's all I gotta say. I can't, man. I tried so hard not to laugh through that entire thing. Just, come on. Oh, but the main reason also, last thing before we move on, the reason why they're saying it's a good move, it helps them out financially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You keep telling yourself that. Let's move on.
Okay, let's get the first three Maxies for 2018. Alright, Mike, over to you for the first ones.
We have the Tag Team of the Year nominees, and your nominees are The Undisputed Era, War Machine, the Briscoe Brothers, and the B Team. And the winner is The Undisputed Era.
Hey. Yeah, all four of them.
Oh, come on. How can you not?
No, I mean, most of the year it was Strong and O'Reilly that were teaming up. So I'll give it to those two. Actually, no. You remember when three of them had belts and Fish had the little trophy? Fish can have the trophy.
But I think most of the year, man, the War Games matches, the tag matches that they've had with the likes of Danny Burch and, Oney Lorcan and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong before Roderick turned on Pete Dunne, they've had a hell of a year.
They've been NXT.
Adam Cole was the North American champion, and then his feud with Ricochet, his matches with Pete Dunne. I mean, it's been the Undisputed Era's year.
Absolutely. Congratulations to the Undisputed Era. Chalk one up for NXT.
Exactly. I think I might have jumped the gun on that drum roll there, so I just want to apologize on that one too.
Well, we've got 10 awards to get through.
Oh,
It's
snap.
not going to be like the Hall of Fame ceremony when it goes on for 8 hours.
Yes, I'll be like Mr. T talking about my mama. The next award is the worst feud of the year nominees. And your nominees are, you had to start with this one first. The ongoing saga of Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. The ongoing saga between Ziggler and Rollins and Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan. And the winner is Finn Balor and Baron Corbin.
Had to be.
Okay. How many times could Baron Corbin tell Finn Balor that he's little? We get it. He's little. I'm a big man. You're a little man. You're small. You're little. We get it. And then we have a match with those guys, and then Finn Balor wins. And then at that SummerSlam, and he comes back and he beats him in a matter of seconds as the Demon. And Baron Corbin wasn't expected. Then it kept going on and on. Raw, pay-per-view, Raw, pay-per-view. Enough. I'm tired of Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. One thing I got to mention: how did Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan get involved in this?
I mean, the whole thing was capitalized on a botch.
Yes, and then we had the coming back and forth with it. Like we had Eddie and Callahan, they fought in the woods. Then Tommy Dreamer got involved, and he fought Tommy Dreamer. And now we got the never-ending saga of Eddie Edwards and Moose, and Eddie Edwards is in the nut house with Raven playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Tommy!
But yeah, dude, it had to go to Balor and Corbin. See, Ziggler and Rollins I could take because they were having a lot of great matches. Braun and Brock, well, yeah, you want to go on that? No, not on the good matches. Yeah,
I didn't nominate Rollins and Ziggler. I mean, I did kind of get bored of seeing them against each other every week, but they didn't have bad matches.
Yeah, but they were tolerable over the Finn Balor. Okay,
and the clock thing wasn't their fault.
True. Oh my God, everybody doing that afterwards. Good God, shut the fuck up, people. And I'm sorry, but it's like, are we really doing this like this is the Royal Rumble because you don't want to sit 30 minutes through this? Oh my God. Braun and Brock. What can I say about Braun and Brock?
Wasted opportunity.
Okay, you know how pissed off I was that, I mean, the greatest Royal Rumble, they just have him give him 5 F5s and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it just...
Terrible.
Dude, it even goes back to Great Balls of Fire when they did that match. And I mean, after 1 F5, he loses. Oh, no, that was Great Balls of Fire. It was No Mercy last year. I'm sorry. That was Samoa Joe. Same thing with Samoa Joe. 1 F5, he loses.
Yeah. And we've got Brock and Braun again at the Rumble.
Okay.
And surely they can't fuck him over again.
If they don't have Braun win this and Drew McIntyre wins the Royal Rumble, because your WrestleMania match is Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. If they have Brock go over Braun again, don't bother giving Braun another title shot because his momentum is just gone.
See, the thing with also Baron Corbin that we mentioned with this, like you look at Baron Corbin now and John Cena's coming back to Raw and Smackdown. If John Cena goes to Raw, I could see him possibly be going into a feud with Corbin or Bobby Lashley. I think those are two that stick out. Well, here's the thing. If Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn get split up and Kevin Owens goes to SmackDown and Sami stays on Raw, we could have Lashley Zayn. If Owen goes to Raw, Owens and, Lashley. I don't know what they're going to do, but I think one of them would be John Cena. Maybe we'll have a rematch with John Cena and Nakamura. Just don't drop him on his head again, Nakamura.
Yeah, oh well, I mean, Cena can go where he wants.
That's true. Well, he's going to be on Raw and SmackDown, and I have to ask you, I know we're jumping around a bit, but dude, what do you think about women's tag team championships coming in the new year?
Could they have made it any more obvious?
I know, right?
I've never been excited for it because, quite frankly, I don't really enjoy the way they booked the single women's division, never mind the tag team.
Well, you know who, obviously, they could build it around Bayley.
It's going to be Sasha and Bayley.
I know, but I'm trying to like build this up, man. I mean, you kind of just, come on. I know it's going to be Sasha and Bayley, but I had like this build up for it, and I know it's going to be Sasha and Bayley. See, I can't even try to fake that because I know it's going to be Sasha and Bayley, too.
It's almost like they're finally creating these titles just to give something to Sasha and Bayley.
Damn you, man. Just putting it out there. It's going to be Sasha and Bayley. I know. Why? Why? That's all I got to say is why. Because I can't even fake it. Because I think I'm just tired of seeing, them dancing together and hugging. And I'm like, we get it. They're best friends and they love each other.
Yeah. Move on.
Unless they put it on with the Riot Squad. Unless they put like a heel put on the Riot Squad.
So long as it's not the freaking Bellas.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, hey, we're back. Oh, hey, we're the first women's tag team champions. Ah, fuck you.
Okay, more fuck Nikki than Brie though, or both.
Well, at least we know that's one thing Brie doesn't botch,
Yes.
as evidenced by Birdie.
That is true. I love you, man. We got the break. You son of a bitch. The breakthrough of the year nominees are Elias, Switchblade Jay White, Shayna Baszler, and Aleister Black. And your winner is Elias.
Do you know what? It could have been any of those. They all had a great year.
All right.
It doesn't feel like Aleister Black has broke through. It just feels like he's been a top guy for ages, but he really did only just kind of come into the limelight in WWE at the start of the year.
Jay White is now the leader of the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Shayna Baszler had great matches with Kyrie this year. She's had great matches with... Who else did she wrestle this year besides Kyrie? Oh my God. Was Ember Moon
Dakota
this year?
Kai.
Dakota Kai, Ember Moon.
Yeah.
A lot of them. I mean, she's had a lot of great matches on NXT. Dude, if we're going to get, because I know we didn't see it, but Bianca Belair is not the number one contender. How much would you see? Because Bianca Belair is undefeated. Can you imagine her beating Shayna Baszler for that NXT Women's Championship? Unless they do a thing where Kyrie beats her before the pay-per-view and we get Kyrie Sane and Bianca Belair.
Is she undefeated? She should have mentioned it.
Yes. But no, man, I mean, Shayna Baszler had a hell of a year.
Yeah.
Elias, only thing I just want to say, I never want to see a guitar ladder match ever again between him and Bobby Lashley. I'm so sick of this feud. I just want this feud to end.
I am glad that they changed the rule, though, to a standard ladder match where if you retrieve it, you win.
That was at least the good part, yeah.
Whenever they do, the first one to retrieve it can use it, it's fucking pointless. You may as well just pin the guy.
Here's the thing. I had flashbacks to Triple H and Kevin Nash from that TLC.
Yes.
I also had flashbacks back to Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker in that fucking biker chain match that was god-awful. Remember that?
Vince got involved, yeah.
Yeah. So that was where I have, or like when they had those pink slip on a pole. What is Vince Russo back here? What are we doing with these poles and ringing everything with their cheese? Judy Bagwell. I mean, I look at Elias this year. I mean, he's had great matches with Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Jason Jordan, any Roman Reigns even. I mean, you could put him in the ring. He's had a lot of great matches, and he's just proved. I mean, he's how good he really is.
Yeah. When he was a heel, literally the only times he got booed was when he insulted the town he was in.
Yeah, and I mean, and he pinned John Cena this year as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, he also became John Cena's bitch at WrestleMania this year.
Wasn't he the one that eliminated Rollins from the gauntlet?
Yes.
See, good year for Elias.
Well, the only bad thing, like I said, he was John Cena's bitch at WrestleMania before The Undertaker beat him.
Yeah. And now he's got this dumb feud with Lashley going.
I just want it to end. I really just want it to end. That's another one I'm tired of already.
Yeah.
But yeah, Elias, all of them were highly much contenders. But yeah, I'd have to go with Elias too.
Yeah. So Christmas Eve Raw was actually kind of eventful.
Wait, well, Seth Rollins beat Baron Corbin.
Yeah. I really, 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 really hate holiday-themed street fight because you always get stupid, ridiculous weapons. But I gotta say,
come on. Leo Rush with the eggnog, man.
I would rather be thrown into thumbtacks than Lego.
See, this reminds me of, we have an indie out in New York there, New York Wrestling Connection. Yes, I know I'm not in New York, but I do anymore. But I did attend those shows. They would use, a lot of these indies use like Legos and all this stuff instead of thumbtacks. So I thought that was intriguing. I mean, he used the Christmas tree, the eggnog, like I mentioned. I mean, it was fine. I mean, the guitar at the end.
Dude, stepping on Lego hurts. Never mind getting body slammed into it.
That is true. I think, who was the one that made it apparent? He's like, Cole, you ever Corey Graves, Cole, you ever stepped on a Lego? It hurts. It doesn't feel good, Cole. By the way, that's the one thing we didn't mention last week. I want to see if Mandy Rose every week now, if Corey Graves is going to act like a 13-year-old going through puberty. Like, she looked at me, Phillips. She looked at me. Get close to the top, Phillips.
She breathed the same oxygen as me.
Fuck it. I love Corey Graves. All right, but I mean, the Miracle on 34th Street, it was okay. I mean, I was happy to see Elias get the win. Hopefully, we're done with it after this one. Like I mentioned, did I mention that I'm done with this feud?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, thankfully it wasn't too cartoony like some of the ones we've seen with New Day and stuff. But yes, hopefully the feud is over. We need to see Elias take him more seriously, and I need to stop seeing Bobby Lashley bending over and slapping his ass.
That is true. Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal. We got the return of Rhino. It was a Christmas miracle.
I didn't know what was going on.
I was about to say, do you have no words?
I really wasn't expecting Rhino because I thought, okay, he is actually retired now. But no.
You did realize what this also started to on the internet, right?
No.
Oh, is he going to be at Homecoming? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, behave.
Oh,
yes, he won the NWA title there once. Shut up.
For 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks, yeah. Who didn't?
So, I mean, we had that. Ronda Rousey and Natalya, I got to say, I enjoyed the matchup. Ronda getting the win at the end.
Yeah, it was kind of refreshing to see Ronda kind of getting out-wrestled as well, but it was only because she was hesitating so much. She didn't want to hurt Natty.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I think what we need out of this is, would you like to see a heel Natty against Ronda?
You know, I said months ago Natty should have been the one to turn heel when she first started teaming up with Ronda.
Yeah, but they didn't pull the trigger on it. Now it's like, oh, we're best friends. I didn't want to hurt her because, you know, she's like my sparring partner. She helped train me, and they built this friendship and trust.
Yeah, how many times do they have to say best friend and sparring buddy?
We get it. We get it. They're close. They're tight. So.
Okay, she helps her train. We understand.
What else Nia, Tamina, and no, wait a minute. No, it was Mickey James. I'm just confusing everybody now. Sorry.
The 6-woman tag. Yeah, we can skip that because I did.
Okay. What was? Who was it? Bailey.
Bailey and Sasha were in there. Yeah.
Against. Yeah. All right. It was fine for what it was. You see, you know what I just did there? Did you watch Tribute to the Troops at all? By the way.
I don't think we got it over here this year.
Okay. So the Tribute to the Troops match, I was thinking, because I screwed up. It was Nia and Tamina against Ronda and Natty and the Riot Squad in a triple threat tag match. So I just combined the two matches.
Unless it was on the network, was it?
Might have been. I'm not sure.
Okay, maybe on there, but I don't think we got it on Sky this year. Not that I watch things on Sky because I don't want to pay for it, but you know.
Bobby Roode and Chad Gable retained the tag titles, brother, against the Revival.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no good way to book that because both of them have little momentum. There's no way to protect them both, or there's no way to have one team win and not make the other team look bad.
See, with me, it's like I like both teams, but I'm watching them like it just kind of felt like it was there because they've been burying the Revival by having them lose to the Lucha House Party, and then Bobby Roode got his robe drenched in pee, 5-1 Drake Maverick. So I mean, now here's what I'm thinking: if they're gonna have like heavy machinery come up, would you put them on Raw or SmackDown? Because I'm thinking Raw, we can reignite that feud with the AOP again.
I would put him on 205 just so I don't have to see Otis.
I know. Tucky, we're going to the main roster.
Take some weights, baby.
Yes. Lacey Evans, would you put her on Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown, but I would put Charlotte on Raw.
Okay.
Because I do really, really compare the two of them, and I can't help it.
Yeah. Act like a lady. I love that woman. Nikki Cross, Raw or SmackDown? Well, SmackDown with Sanity.
Yeah, definitely SmackDown.
All right. Lars Sullivan.
Raw.
EC3.
SmackDown because I think he'd easily get lost in the shuffle on Raw.
Okay. I'm looking forward to everybody coming up except for Heavy Machinery. I think we all can say that. But I mean,
Tucker Knight not so much. It's just Otis.
Tucker Knight, I'm fine. Just Otis Dozovic, that face, and Tucky states and wakes, baby. Tucky.
And here we go. The stance as well. It's like he can't turn around to wipe his own ass.
I wipe my own ass. Or Channel Big Daddy. I know. Oh man, but yeah,
I was thinking about Bad Boys too. These hench motherfuckers that can't even turn to wipe their own ass, Mike.
That is true. Yes. Okay. All right. You got me with Bad Boys too. I know you. I know you and Butch are very excited for Bad Boys 3, which is coming out in the couple of years or next
Hell
year.
yeah.
Okay. Is it next year? It's coming out, right?
2020.
20. Okay.
Almost next year.
Oh, next year. Okay. But I mean, yeah. I mean, just Heavy Machinery, man. EC3. I'm really looking forward to everybody but Heavy Machinery. We'll leave it at that. But I mean,
I'm looking forward to the call-ups, but I'm getting really tired of seeing the plug.
well, do they do it every week? Because we have to.
They do it twice a week on each
Twice
show.
a week. I know, and it's annoying. It's like we know everybody's coming. We get it, and it's the same promos. Unless you want to put new promos from everybody, that's cool. But it's like we get it. Lars Sullivan, you ever seen a Viper like? And you ever seen a freak like me? And you've had giants and vipers, and ooh, and I'm like, we get it. He's free.
And they're not even mashed up very well. They're just literally one after the other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Is there anything else that we missed from Raw that?
yes.
Oh, Ziggler and Finn Balor.
Oh yeah, there was that too. Kind of looking forward to Ziggler and McIntyre carrying on the feud.
Yeah, we got the cage match next week, which would be very good.
Yeah. And the other thing was the awful McManta clause.
Oh,
Just the worst segment. He's trying to do this promo, and his wig and his beard keep falling off. He's like, "There's gonna be tag team women championships."
Oh, it's so hot in here. God damn it, Kevin. It's hot.
Oh.
Take that suit off me, Kevin. I can't breathe, Kevin.
Oh, poor Vince.
Well, what would Vince say to Kevin about that?
Fire the costume department.
Yes. Oh my God! But yeah, I think that was pretty much your Raw wrapped it up. I mean, it was good, but yeah, it's a holiday show. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't going to be anything major because it was pre-taped. Unlike SmackDown, which we'll get onto later, we had one big thing. But yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, Seth.
Oh.
I'm happy to see Seth beat Baron. Go ahead.
The other thing I didn't really care for was the different superstars saying what they want for Christmas. The only one that was actually funny was Tyler Breeze.
I take the tickets.
I want Dango to get better, and I want Ariana Grande tickets. You can only have one, Tyler. Oh, I'll take the tickets.
I thought that was great. All right. Everybody else, Apollo Crews was whack, and everybody else was just fucking terrible. But Tyler Breeze, all right, you got to do something with Tyler Breeze. He came off the match with Dean Ambrose. He came off the match with Ricochet. Can we like have a singles push for Tyler Breeze again while Dango is, you know? Can we do something with Tyler Breeze?
Please.
Please? Freddie, please?
Even if it's just stay in NXT for a while.
Yeah, just something. Just something.
No Way Jose's was terrible as well.
Oh, the Congo line. Good God. I'm still shocked to see that he still works here. I'll be honest with you. What they have done nothing with No Way Jose ever since he got called up.
Nope.
They really have nothing at all with No Way Jose.
I mean, unlike Adam Rose, he is literally just an entrance, and even that's not entertaining.
Legit. I mean, like, well, Adam Rose could also wrestle.
Exactly.
No Way Jose, when he was in NXT, he had people that he had worked with that were very good. Bobby Roode, the vegan. That is Austin Aries. All right, wait a minute here. Now, we got to go back to this. Austin Aries and Allie are vegans. How do you think they feel about being on that channel?
Right?
Huh?
Well, I mean, Austin Aries isn't there anymore, but...
Well, so we think... Well, okay.
Wow, I don't know what the hell's going on.
But Allie...
I'm quite looking forward to seeing him come back. It's good to be here on the Killing Animals channel.
Yes. All right. You see, that also pissed me off this year. That was one thing that made me laugh this year. And, you know, that actually involves you. And do you know why?
No.
Because he tried to out you on your post on Instagram because of what you said about him and vegans. Like, shut up. Just shut up, Austin Aries. Nobody cares.
I mean... He was kind of trying to be polite about it.
He was though, but he like had to out you about it, which I'm like.
But his point sucked, and that's why all the non-vegans jumped on him.
Okay, here's the thing, man. I'll just say this very briefly off topic. Where I lived in New York, there was a Maxwell's and Lily Flanagan's. They were pubs and bars, and a lot of steaks were being eaten at those places, and a lot of meat.
Steaks and weights, baby.
Steaks and weights, baby. And across the street was a place called Veg Favor, which was all vegetarian food. There's a reason why Veg Favor is not there anymore. Because nobody went.
Oh yeah, we had a veg place in this town that didn't last long.
Oh really? Oh,
now,
okay.
now it's a burger shack.
And again, what does that tell you? Oh.
Well, if you want to eat leaves, fine. Just leave me alone with my cheeseburger.
Yeah, just okay. I'll be honest with you. Daniel Bryan's a vegan, but Daniel
Yeah.
Bryan doesn't really. Well, I mean, in character he does, but he really doesn't outside of WWE. Complain about vegans.
No, before this gimmick
People
change,
don't-
he didn't, but he's only doing it now because it's guaranteed heat.
Exactly. But yeah, he was fine. Just shut up. And of course, Allie was the first one to defend him in your post there because it's Allie.
Yeah, CM Punk never made a big deal about it either.
No, yeah, CM Punk was a vegan too, right? Or
Yeah.
still is. Okay.
He may still be. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't eat meat anymore, but no big deal. He's just walking through the cafeteria going, I can't eat anything.
Yes, that's right. But yeah, I mean, like, it's no big deal. You don't eat meat. Okay. Just let me enjoy my meat and don't complain the fact that I'm eating the meat. A cow. All right? Just let me enjoy my burger. But yeah.
All right.
So that was your Raw, man.
That was Raw, so let's do a couple more Maxies.
Okay.
So we'll do quite a big one early on. Match of the year. This is the one with the most nominees because I really couldn't narrow it down to 3 or 4. So we've got 8 nominees. Yes. All right. So nominees for Match of the Year are Viper versus Kaylee Ray at Fear and Loathing.
Oh.
The War Games match at TakeOver War Games. Taiji Ishimori versus Hiroshi Takahashi in the Best of Super Juniors final. Cody Rhodes versus Nick Aldis at All In. Sorry, Cody. Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano at TakeOver Brooklyn. Jericho versus Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte at Evolution. And Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano at TakeOver Chicago. A lot of nominees.
And the winner is?
And the winner is... Do you know what? This actually quite surprised me, but I'm okay with it. Charlotte versus Becky at Evolution.
See, there's a lot of great contenders in that matchup, in these matchups, but I'm just like, okay, how can you not? Those girls killed each other at Evolution.
Yeah, the whole pay-per-view was great.
The whole pay-per-view was very good. But yeah, Ciampa and Gargano's great in there. All right, who put in Viper and Kaylee Ray at the last minute? That made me smile.
Didn't you put that in?
No.
No? I think Butcher may have nominated that one.
Okay, if Butcher nominated, then that's great because that match, and ICW just put it on their YouTube. All right, that match was excellent, violent, and everything all at the same time. If anybody is not checking out ICW, check out ICW and just check out Fear and Loathing because that card from top to bottom was great. And then you got these people saying that ICW is going to be bought up by the WWE. Go fuck yourselves. Thank you very much. And everything else was great. We had Ciampa and Gargano. We had Jericho and Omega. We had Takahashi and Ishimori. That's right. We had a lot of great matches in there. But yeah, I'm okay with Becky and Charlotte too. I just had to say that. I'm sorry.
Go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, chalk one up for the women.
Yes.
Next one is pay-per-view of the year. May get another one for the women. Your nominees for this one, there's 6 ones for this one. Nominations are All In, WWE Evolution, Wrestle Kingdom 12, New Japan's Dominion, and then we've got 2 takeovers, which are Philadelphia and New Orleans. And the winner is All In, baby.
Okay. Well deserved.
Yeah, hell of a show.
I was very happy to see the debut of MJF on there as well because MJF has been proving himself on there. Stephen Amell. All right, I'm gonna say this right now. He botched a lot of stuff, but I mean, you gotta give him credit for getting in there.
I mean, he did more than most celebrities will do in a ring.
Absolutely, and you could tell he worked very hard to get. Okay, man, we had a great Cody coming out with Pharaoh and Glacier and Jeff
What an
Jarrett.
entrance!
What an entrance! And the match with Nick Aldis, the 6-man tag with Rey Mysterio, and you had Liger in there, Bandito, and the Young Bucks. You had Joey Ryan coming back.
Yeah, but the match was great, so it made up for it.
Adam Page and Joey Janela was excellent. Everything on that show was just top to bottom, except for that goddamn Joey Ryan.
No longer with Penelope Ford, by the way.
Oh,
I meant to mention that last week. Yeah, they broke up.
Oh,
that sucks.
Hey, he's in his time of need, and his woman bounces. Man, Chris Brown was right when he really said these hoes ain't loyal. God damn it. That's horrible, but yeah, it's true. These hoes ain't
See, when that comes from Chris Brown, that has two meanings.
Well, that's true. You do realize after I said that, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to be careful when I say it.
Retract that last statement.
Yeah, I'll retract that one. I'm talking about the song, people. I'm not talking about Chris Brown and himself. So.
Oh, no. All right. Also, we saw the return of Black Machismo, which got a huge pop.
Oh, my God. Him. Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now. I first saw Flip Gordon wrestle at the New York Wrestling Connection in a sportatorium in Deer Park, and like what was pretty much chopping up the warehouse, and to see him go through Ring of Honor, New Japan, and get that world title shot, I was very happy to see Flip in there.
Yeah, first time I heard of Flip was actually when Kenny interviewed him. Was it a year or two ago?
Yes, that was a great interview.
And he's just got bigger and bigger since. A couple of appearances in New Japan too.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. When it all comes down to it, it comes back to Kenny too as well.
Why did nobody nominate Flip Gordon for breakthrough of the year?
Because they don't know about one of my favorite entrance songs. Flip, 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 flip.
Actually, I think he may have got one, just not enough to qualify. Maybe next year he'll be in contention for something else.
Now, in a way, when you mention New Japan, aren't you glad that Kenny got us all into New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Yes. Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny.
Okay, next award is Feud of the Year. We've had the worst feud, now it's for the best feud. And 4 nominations, 2 of them involve Becky Lynch.
The man.
Okay, first nomination is Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Which one? Oh, the feud of the year.
The feud, yeah.
I'm sorry. Just got.
The next one is Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair.
Okay.
Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, which was a short feud and could have been bigger, but obviously the right hand of doom got involved. And then finally Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. And the winner is Ciampa Gargano.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, some of the best heel work we've seen in years. And just, it's exactly what Ambrose and Rollins should have been, just punch and punch and punch. Brutal stuff.
I would also just like to add another, go fuck yourselves. You know why?
For the right hand of doom.
Well, no. Yeah, that too. I'm sorry. I wasn't going for that one yet, but yeah, that too. Damn you, Night Jacks. All right, so for anybody that is saying that Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa copied Eddie Edwards versus Sami Callihan, go fuck yourselves.
Twice. I mean, Becky Lynch and Ronda was a great...
It could have been. Yeah,
it could have been a great feud, but it was also a great feud anyway for helping put the man on the map. Because that's when she really kind of took off.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, Becky had just such a stellar year. But yeah, Gargano and Ciampa. Now, are we going to get a reunited DIY as a heel team, you think? What do you think?
I mean, that's what we're alluding to. I mean, Ciampa was kind of encouraging him again this week on NXT in his little backstage video. So Ciampa's vision for 2019 is him with Goldie and Gargano as the North American champion.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I'm okay with that because Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano. Hell
yes.
Please. Pretty please. So I'm cool with that. I have to ask you, by the way, since we're on the topic of takeovers and NXT, are you looking forward to what we have in a couple weeks with NXT Takeover UK, the first ever one in Blackpool?
Kinda. I mean, I'll check it out, but I mean, like me and Butcher keep saying, we're not massively sold on NXT UK.
Okay.
I think it would work better if they had some of the US roster on there as well.
Well, this week I did see this. I did see it very briefly, but we did have some U.S. roster as Deonna Purrazzo challenged Rhea Ripley for the NXT UK Women's Championship this week. From what I heard, was a very, very good match.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, the two top headline matches for NXT UK Takeover Blackpool is Rhea Ripley versus Toni Storm in a rematch for the NXT UK Women's Championship, and Pete Dunne defending the UK Championship against the Iron King, Joe Coffey. Which,
not a bad lineup.
Not bad. And we get to see the crowning of the first ever NXT Tag Team Champion, UK Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, we just got new tag team champions coming out of our ears right now in WWE.
We do. UK Tag Champs, Women's Tag Champs, these Tag Champs, that Tag Champs, I swear.
The women, my beard fell off. The women tag team champions.
Oh boy.
Mike defends the Knowledge Championship at Podcast Promo Rumble 4 in a few weeks, but if you think you can take on the Knowledge Champion, see if you know the answer to this question. Who is the third person Hulk Hogan defeated one-on-one at WrestleMania? A. Andre the Giant, B. Randy Savage, or C. Sergeant Slaughter? And the correct answer was Randy Savage. Podcast Promo Rumble 4 comes your way in January. Make sure you like and subscribe, and don't miss our championship extravaganzas. For more information, go to maxwrestling.net.
We gotta be doing something great.
It is time. It is time.
Who are you trying to kid?
I do not give a damn.
Because you're too scared to do the job your goddamn self.
I need someone that's has that some energy in them.
You guys know nothing about me.
I'm gonna take you out.
Promo climax time.
Promo climax.
Promo climax. You're all on fucking notice.
Either you rise or you fall. Rise or you fall. Either you rise or you fall.
And welcome back to the Maxies 2018. Now for two more Maxi Awards, over to Mike. The next two awards are Promotion of the Year and Male Wrestler of the Year. Two biggies.
Okay, so for the Promotion of the Year, the nominees are ICW, NJPW, New Japan, NXT, WWE, and yeah, those are the Promotion of the Year nominees, and the winner is NXT.
Yes,
Rightfully
great year for
so.
NXT.
Rightfully so.
As we said, New Japan kind of dropped the ball a little bit this year.
I mean, have you been a fan of this whole firing squad Bullet Club thing?
Well, I was, but then they dropped it.
I know, but I'm just like, yeah. And do you like that Jay White is now the leader of the Bullet Club?
Yeah, but I think I'd enjoy it more if the Civil War was actually going on. If we still had the Elite versus the Bullet Club.
You know, I got to tell you something, Daz, and I know we're going to do predictions for it next week, but Omega Tanahashi for me for the main event is just kind of meh for me.
Yeah, it's been meh ever since Tanahashi won the G1, when it should have been Jay White or Ibushi.
Yeah, but no, we're going to get Ibushi and Will Ospreay, which would be very good.
Yeah. It just seems kind of like a lackluster main event. Like, imagine John Cena now main eventing WrestleMania against AJ Styles.
Yeah, it's just like...
Okay, it'd be a great match, but Cena's had his time.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, Okada and Jay White should be very good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm just kind of mad about the whole entire thing. I don't want to be like that because I like New Japan, but it's just like, no. I'm not feeling it right
New
now.
Japan's supposed to be the fun alternative, damn it.
Damn it. Well, I got to tell you one thing I'm looking forward to. I mean, Jericho and Naito in the rematch should be very, very good.
Yeah.
Was it Cody and Juice Robinson for the U.S. title, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, there's some good stuff. I mean, we'll do this next week, but I'm just saying, there's some good stuff, but it's just like, come on, New Japan. Come on.
Damn it, Harold.
Damn it, Harold. ICW killed it with Fear and Loathing. James Storm and Jeff Jarrett taking out Grado. Viper and Kaylee Ray killing it.
I mean, ICW have been great for years, but they're really starting to make some strides now, so I think they're going to be a promotion to watch in 2019.
Could you include Ring of Honor in this, or
They've really lost their buzz the last year or two. Maybe this MSG show can help kind of revitalize them or something.
And I gotta tell you, man, though, there's one thing I am happy, though, about Ring of Honor right now. And do you know what that is?
Let me think. Oh, yes. Kelly Klein as the Women of Honor champion.
Hell yeah, Kelly Klein is the Women of Honor champion.
Finally.
Male wrestler.
Should have been 11 months ago, but
Oh, I was okay with Sumi Sakai, to be honest with you about that.
Yeah.
I like Sakubi's guy as far as the veteran goes. That's cool. Male Wrestler of the Year nominees are Seth freaking Rollins, Cody, don't call me Rhodes, Braun Strowman, and Tommaso Ciampa. No one will survive. And the winner is Seth freaking Rollins.
Burn it down, baby. I gotta say, this was actually very close between Rollins, Cody, and Ciampa.
I mean, how can you not? I mean, the man is the best heel in sports entertainment, as he calls himself. He's waving. No one will survive. He said he was going to beat the Velveteen Dream and keep Goldie, and he did. I mean, come on. Ciampa's been having a great year. Seth Rollins has been burning it down, having classic matchups. Cody is doing Cody, and Braun is being Braun. I mean, it's like, can you really go wrong? But yeah, Seth Rollins has had really the best year. I mean, I could have done without that match at TLC with Dean Ambrose, and it should have been a gimmick match. Should have been a ladder match, TLC, something, not just one-on-one, but yeah.
Yeah, Rollins has been killing it. We may have to create a whole new award just for Cody next year. If rumors are true, and that's Promoter of the Year.
And we're getting All In too, we know that.
Oh yeah, we're getting All In too, but are we going to get All Elite Wrestling? Butch is convinced it's not happening. But we'll find out next week.
We will. And I hope, I'll be honest with you, if it does for the alternative, I think it's very cool, and I think he would do well with it, but we shall see. Time will tell.
Alright, so Christmas Day SmackDown.
Okay. Daniel Bryan. Santa Truth and Carmel. There's not going to be any more Santa in 20 years. That was just fucking amazing. I really like him channeling his inner American Dragon and just being the complete utter dick, and then he just takes on our truth. I really did enjoy the opening of this.
Just truth, man. Your whole career has been a joke. That may be true, but...
It's just so fucking funny. I can't wait, because we got the Royal Rumble coming up. I can't wait to see the segments going into their vacation at Stamford, Connecticut.
Yeah. You can't even count to 30. I can count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 second dance break.
Dance break. I love it. I love it so much. It was so good. And I mean, just, I can't, man. I loved it. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to bounce around here. Instead of doing Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles again at the Rumble, you know what I'd do?
No.
Daniel Bryan versus Mustafa Ali.
Ooh.
If they want something new and you want to hear from the people, Mustafa's getting, some love from Brian Kendrick, from Akira Tozawa, from his boy Cedric. He's getting some love from Shelton. I still work here, Benjamin.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be mean like that, but I'm just like, where the hell did Shelton Benjamin come from?
Is he a face now or what?
I don't even know, because the last time we saw him, he was a heel. He was, beating Jeff Hardy when he was the U.S. champ, and the dude Randy Orton, and he was helping out with Daniel Bryan, and I'm just like, what do we do with Shelton?
I'm also giving Truth line of the night.
Which
He's
one?
an angry little elf.
Oh, he's channeling his elf. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, what's the gentleman's name who played the little guy from Game of Thrones? I'm drawing...
Peter Dinklage.
Thank you. Love that guy. Love that guy.
Call me elf one more time.
You're an elf. All right, you want to hear a funny story about Elf really quickly?
All right.
When I was in 6th grade, we had a choice. Do we want to go see, because they came out around the same time, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to go see Elf with Will Ferrell or The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers?
Oh,
Now,
no.
if this were you, which one would you pick?
Elf.
Fucking exactly, but guess which fucking one won? The Cat in the Hat. You stupid motherfuckers, you. All right, let me tell you something.
Oh, man, it sucked.
It sucks so bad. I'm sitting in the movie theater watching The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers, and I'm just watching like, why? Why couldn't we just pick Elf? And then you know what happened? The next week I went and saw Elf, and I was happy. Because these...
Even the Elf Among Men would have been better.
Exactly. And I'm 12 years old, pissed the fuck off. And I'm thinking to myself, Elf has got to win this, because I'm like, The Cat in the Hat? Who wants to go see The Cat in the Hat? I mean, Elf, it looks funny. It still holds up to this day, 15 years later.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's got to be Elf. No, The Cat in the Hat fucking won.
I would have been like, this was Wayne Campbell. This was Austin Powers. What the fuck happened?
That too. That very much so is true.
What went wrong?
And dude, Alec Baldwin even sucked in it, man. It was fucking terrible. It was just, it was just so bad. So bad. Just bad times in elementary school, man. Bad times.
I really hate those kind of movies where they've got a really colourful, cartoony suburban neighborhood. I don't know why, it just kind of freaks me out.
Then they're playing Smash Mouth in the background. Got to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. No, it's not getting better. I'm sitting through this, and it sucks. It ain't getting better, Smash Mouth. It ain't getting better. It's not getting better.
Nope.
So, anyway, after going on that time, Daniel Bryan and Mustafa Ali, would you like that to be the WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble?
I don't see why we couldn't just add Mustafa to the match.
Well, I'm just saying, if they want to have something different, and instead of a triple threat, then you do the one-on-one with Daniel, Mustafa, and AJ's in the Rumble.
Because we're definitely getting something different with AJ now after the end of SmackDown this week.
Exactly. I mean, I liked him knocking Vince. I want to get that AJ Styles.
That was one hell of a right hand.
It was, and he clocked him really good. It reminded me, okay, I'll go throw back to the Ruthless Aggression era. 2003 when Brock Lesnar turns out, I want to see the real Brock Lesnar. I want to see the real AJ Styles.
I mean, Nia Jax watched Daniel Bryan punch Vince McMahon and went, shit.
Exactly. I mean, AJ Styles just waffled Vince. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Damn it.
I think I'm good.
I'm good. Okay, another thing you got to talk about, McMahon. Miz and Shane McMahon are going to be tag team partners, man.
Why? Where is this going?
It's going to be, if you screw me, there will be repercussions, which makes you automatically think
There's going to be repercussions.
That the Miz is going to screw him, and we're going to get Miz versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania.
But it doesn't make sense, because why would you knowingly screw with the McMahon family when all four of them are in power?
Because it's the Miz. That's why. And all right. And then we get this week, we got the Usos and the Club, who were just fighting each other last week against the New Day. Not the New Day, I'm sorry, against the Barn Sanity. New Day is out there. Big
with
E's
their own commentary table.
Yes, and Big E's oiling himself up, dressed with Santa Claus wig and whatever.
I agree with Cody. There's children in the audience, Big E.
Did you like him just oiling up against against Corey, and Corey's freaking out?
No. Well, that was kind of funny, but I didn't enjoy seeing it.
I'm just saying, I'm enjoying the fact that it was funny. I don't want to see a grown man oil himself either. I'm trying to
Get
say,
away from me.
Just Corey Graves is fucking. That's all I got to say.
It was like a Big Dick Johnson 10 years later, or 12 years later.
No, that dude is writing Lucha Underground now. Stop it. No, I don't want to think about that again. And is it nice to see Byron back, because we had David Otunga the last week?
Yes. I mean, Byron didn't really add anything to it, but Otunga is just unbearable.
And I mean, the dude's a former tag team champion. twice because we let him know that he held it twice. The forgettable one that he had with John Cena when he was in Nexus, and the other forgettable one that he had when he was with Michael McGillicuddy, Curtis Axel. They both suck, David. Okay, they both suck. Your tag title run. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's only really British fans that are going to get this reference, but Otunga is like the Michael Owen of wrestling commentary. You know, in order to win the match, you have to pin your opponent. No shit, David.
Is Michael Owen that bad, man?
Michael Owen likes to just make obvious points. Like, in order to win a football match, you have to score goals. Really?
Thank you for letting me know, Michael. Well, yeah, we had that. We had, I think, like I said, Daniel Bryan doing his thing. Congratulations to Rusev as he's the new United States champion.
Yep, on, air date, his birthday, Rusev Day.
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw something pretty funny this week. That Jesus was born on Rusev Day. Rusev was born on Christmas Day.
That's correct.
Do you know what? I think that was Nakamura's best match on the main roster.
Very competitive. I did enjoy it. But yeah, man, I'll be honest with you. What the hell are they gonna do with Nakamura now?
Yeah, well, thankfully they've got him out of the blue jumpsuit.
There's a ride on that. He's friggin' looking like what's her name? Fucking Violet from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory at that blue thing. Blueberry.
Oompa, loompa, loompa dee doo. I don't know what to do with Nakamura now. I mean, maybe
I just
turn
said,
him
what
face.
if there with Cena? What if there with Cena?
Or maybe turn him face and feud with Almas, because Almas isn't really doing anything anymore either.
Well, Almas just took another L, man, losing to Mustafa Ali this week.
Yeah, but I mean, it was good to put Ali over.
It was. Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe. Yeah,
Meh.
It was okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, but they're just rehashing the CM Punk feud. They're rehashing the CM Punk Jericho feud, and I'm just like, I can't. We get it. Jeff Hardy was an addict, and he has his demons.
Even Joe's kind of phoning in these promos.
Yeah, I mean, this week's was kind of meh, and then he chokes him out, and I'm just like, I don't care about this feud. I mean, it made me feel like watching Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton, because I did not give a damn about that feud either. I really did. And thank God it's over and Ray won. And it blows, man. I'm sorry. And I really don't want to be like this about Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe, but it just sucks.
No, I mean, it was kind of nice and different to see Jeff flip.
It was. I mean, but we've seen this too as well, man, when
Yeah.
he told Matt that he was sick and twisted, and and so am I. And then during that whole thing where apparently he ran down his dog and he burned down the house.
Well, I mean, he flipped on Randy as well.
That too. But I'm just like, I don't know, man. They don't have me hooked, and I want to be hooked, but I'm not hooked.
No, I mean, it could have been better if they hadn't gone down the whole, oh, you used to be an addict route.
Oh, dude. That's all I can say. Just Jeff and Samoa Joe, whatever. The women, okay. What can I say about the women this week?
Wait, where was Asuka?
Yeah, where the fuck was Asuka this week?
You're fucking women's champion. Where is she?
I'm trying to think. Okay, I think I might have just. Okay, so on Tribute to the Troops, they did Charlotte and Becky against Mandy Rose and Sonya. Was there women's match this week?
I don't
think there
recall
was.
one. No, I don't recall seeing Becky and Charlotte either.
That's right. Okay, I just confused Tribute to the Troops again. Dude, there was so much wrestling. So yeah, okay, then no. Fuck me and the women, then. I got that.
I mean,
wrong.
the only women I saw on the show was when the Usos were backstage and
Oh,
Jimmy
yes,
bumped
that's
into Mandy and Sonya.
Naomi came out of there like a bat out of hell. My God.
Throwing shoes.
Well, they had a nice moment with the couple under the mistletoe. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like the whole fact that this... I don't even know where this came from or where they're going with it. I know it started over Twitter.
Yeah.
When Mandy complimented Jimmy. I'm like, why are they doing this?
I mean, I don't want to see Naomi and Mandy Rose. Personally, I think Mandy Rose, if after this whole Becky, Asuka, Charlotte thing, Ronda Rousey, Nia Jax, whatever the hell that they're doing, I really think that they should push Mandy Rose to, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think that segment should have had some commentary from Cody. You know, when Mandy goes, oh, Jimmy, you don't know what you're missing. And Cody should have just gone, listen to her, Jimmy.
Listen
don't
to
know
her.
what you're missing.
Corey Graves, just I really, you know what it reminds me of? Remember when Eva Marie was in NXT and he's like, "Oh my God, the
Yeah.
Red Queen is here." That's what it reminds me of. When he used to put the hell over Eva Marie, even though she sucked in the ring, but she was hot to look at. Mandy Rose at least is good in the ring, and she's nice to look at. And Sonya Deville. God, I'm sorry.
Isn't Cody Rhodes married? Corey Graves married? Corey Graves married.
Yeah, Corey Graves is married. Why?
And they have him fawning over Mandy every single week.
Exactly. Okay, and I'm just waiting for Dean Ambrose to just sock Corey Graves every time he keeps bringing it up to Renee.
Yeah. What have you and Dean been talking about this week?
It just gets...
What did you and Dean have for breakfast, Renee?
I bet there was a celebration at the house after he won the title, Renee. God, I mean, it's funny. But yeah, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Personally, I think Sonya Deville is another one that they see potential in, which, I'll be honest with you, I remember watching her in NXT with Mandy. And just to see her come up with Absolution now doing her thing on SmackDown. Sonya's another one that I think is good because they both have come a long way since Tough Enough. I like Sonya Deville. I don't know what it is about her, but I like Sonya Deville. I think she's a great badass.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything fake about Sonya Deville.
No.
She's just like, MMA, let's go.
Still, what makes me laugh about it is Seth Rollins' girlfriend is now with Sonya Deville. Former girlfriend is now with Sonya Deville.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. And congratulations also this week to Sarah Logan and Raymond Rowe.
Yeah, do you know a lot of people didn't know they were even together?
I saw that. Oh, okay. Amir, I love you. He thought she was gay.
Well, I mean, she does have kind of butch tendencies.
Whoa.
Not that there's anything bad about it.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You know, Tamina does too, but she's straight.
Yes, Tamina was married, I believe. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Tamina, and I'm going to say this in the nice possible way. She has her moments where she looks decent, right? Where she looks attractive and pretty, right? Oh, not to you, but I mean, she does. I've seen some photos.
No, okay.
Okay, well, here, then there's some times, and I'm like, there's the Superfly in her, and I can't deal with it. I can't. There's a Superfly in her.
She's got her dad's eyes.
Yeah, she does.
The crazy eyes.
Yes, she does. Like, Tessa Blanchard is attractive as well. Can we both agree on this in some way here?
Yeah.
Tessa. Okay. But then you look at her, and it's like, I see some Tully in you.
Mm.
And it's like, no.
Yeah.
You know,
same with Charlotte, actually.
That you see, woo!
Yeah. You see some Rick in it, well.
Whoa. Whoa.
No, you didn't just say that.
You did.
Jesus.
Okay, and you thought mine was worse with Chris Brown. I think you need to retract that statement.
That's it for me this year, folks. I'll see you next week.
I think you need to retract that.
That is retracted. That was a slip of the tongue. I'm going to retract that as well.
We have to entertain ourselves this week. I mean, don't get me wrong. We did have some good holiday shows, but holiday weeks are slow weeks for wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, this was one of the better ones, I gotta be honest.
It was.
I've seen some worse Christmas shows on WWE.
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
Oh yes.
But like I said last week, I don't think they need to do it on Christmas week because I didn't even watch Raw Christmas Eve or SmackDown on Christmas Day. I watched them both yesterday.
You didn't even watch Tribute to the Troops, man. I know you don't get Tribute to the Troops. Right?
Well, like I said, I don't even know if we got it this year. To be honest, I don't think I've ever watched the whole show. I've seen like highlights and stuff because I'm not sure when it's on or whatever.
You didn't miss much. That's all I'm gonna say. You really didn't miss much.
I remember one show they put on a WrestleMania DVD one year as an extra.
That's right. You're right. I think that was for 2005, 6, something like that.
Yeah, WrestleMania 22 sounds right.
You know, say about that.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, it's the same old thing. Well, we had the country song.
By who?
There. I don't know. Some dude singing country, and my mom and I are looking at it. I'm like, stereotypical. We gotta get the rednecks.
Look, Vince, no wrestling fans listen to country music.
We don't. I'm sorry. I mean, there's some that's good, but nobody will come out and say I'm a huge country fan. They'll say I like some of it, and I didn't even know who the hell this guy was.
And while we're on the subject, no wrestling fans listen to Flow Rider either. I'm surprised he didn't have Flow Rider at tribute to the troops.
I was about to say, where did Flow Rider come? Because he does a lot of these tribute to troops.
Oh, he's always at WrestleMania, isn't he?
Well, I mean, hey, I heard you like the wild ones, wild ones, wild ones. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yep. Get a feeling like I never. Yep, it's all Flow Rider.
Do you know what? That song makes no sense.
What? Which one?
Sometimes I get a good feeling that I've never felt before. So how do you know?
Yeah, how do you know? Sometimes it's shit. Jeez, it does make no sense if you actually break it down. You're right. Oh, he also did a "Welcome to My House." That one.
Oh, I hated that one even more because I didn't like it, but it kept getting stuck in my head.
Welcome to my house. Yep. Welcome to my house. It's my house. Yep, that one. There have been some WrestleMania themes that have been, I mean, well, WrestleMania 23 had "Ladies and Gentlemen" by Saliva. WrestleMania 24 had Rev Theory, "Light It Up." WrestleMania 25 had Kid Rock. Cause you're so hot, I wanna get you alone. Here's the thing, I could deal with that song, but it also makes me think of when Santina won the Miss WrestleMania Battle Royal, and I don't want to get that up in my head.
Didn't they delete one off the DVD as well? He sang about with the Divas when they were on their way to the ring.
Yeah, I think they did. You're right on that. Well, WrestleMania 22 had "Big Time" by Peter Gabriel. WrestleMania 21 had "Three Doors Down" and "Behind Those Eyes," and WrestleMania 21 had but the different "Big Time." "We're all partners in crime." That one. Yeah. WrestleMania 20 had "Godsmack" and "Drowning Pool," which I can dig. WrestleMania 19 had "Limp Bizkit." WrestleMania 18 had "Saliva," which again I could dig. Really, when WrestleMania started going to like don't get me wrong, I like all types of music, but once they got into like the dance and the pop genres, and like I said,
what year was AC/DC? They had two songs. Was it 27?
Was it 20? No. Was it 27? Oh. Might have been that. "Shoot the thrill, too many women." That one?
Yeah. It was one of them, and then after that, it just started going downhill.
It did. I mean, we started getting more Flow Rider. We started getting all these songs.
We had MCG. Whatever his name. MGK, that's his name. MCG, the director. What am I talking about?
Look, Kelly. The best thing was when Kevin Owens powerbombed you off the stage.
Yes.
And number two, when you're singing, "Tell me I'm invincible," and "Yo, John Cena's an underdog." Boo. Yeah, fucking boo, because John Cena wins all the time. He's the underdog against The Rock. But John Cena wins all the time, you idiot. They're fucking getting booed because he sucks. And then they brought him back to do tribute to the troops. I think it was last year. Machine Gun Kelly. But yeah, it really's gotten downhill. Dude, the SummerSlam gets me too, because I remember sitting there for 2002, and they had that, "I will fight you," and I will put...
a great song.
And then
Jim Johnston.
Yeah, I was on the Anthology CD. And then you get to SummerSlam 03, it's Metallica. And then you get to SummerSlam 04, it's another good one. And then 05, you had, Godsmack. "Hey, Mr. Backstabbing son of a bitch." And you had like...
was Rush, Summertime Blues.
I was going, okay. Yeah, they had that one. What was the one that had Chumbawamba? Or whatever, not Chumbawamba. What the hell was their name?
Get knocked.
No, not that one. What the hell was their name? That "My style is the bomb, diddy bomb, dang, dang, diggy,
Oh,
diggy."
yeah, whatever his name is.
Chewbacca
Rocker.
Yeah, "Chew with the bomb, dang, diggy, diggy."
Boom, 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 boom.
That one, yeah. 2007 was, oh god, Cataluna. "Look at me, cat, go ahead, wind up and wind up." That poor girl got booed out of the building. "Ladies and gentlemen, Cataluna is in attendance. These things are a SummerSlam theme." Boo! And SummerSlam 08 was Jet Black Stare. "I look like I'm ready to roll." Remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
And then, when we got to "Cruel for the Summer" by friggin' Demi Lovato, I'm like, it's catchy, but come on, stop.
Why?
And that was the same fucking SummerSlam where Jon Stewart
I mean, we're probably 2 WrestleManias away from Ariana Grande or something.
But I don't got a problem with Ariana Grande. I don't. I really don't.
Oh no, I can press mute. It's fine.
Okay, well, as long as we don't have whoever the hell that they had, like the recording R&B artist sing the national anthem again that nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, these 3 girls are sang with Beyonce. Okay.
Okay, that's nice.
So?
So, it's not like when you had, like, Ashanti or Mary J. Blige or people that are known in the industry sing.
Now we Boys to Men sang at a WrestleMania once.
Fucking Boys to Men sang at WrestleMania, exactly. And then, like, come on. You got nobody. I'll even take, like, an orchestra or a choir or something, because that's cool. That's nice. You got the kids are singing at WrestleMania, yay. I don't want to know, oh, here's 3 R&B artists that sing with Beyonce, and they just put out a new EP. That's nice. Who are they? Why can't we just have Lillian? Can we just give me Lillian?
Yeah, I mean, I know she's retired now, but she only has to make 1 appearance a year at WrestleMania. She can have an Undertaker deal.
Give me some Lillian, man. I'll be honest with you. I actually bought her single that she had, like, back in the day. I still have it to this day. And I still have the one, I think, where she did with John Cicada, who lasted, like, 15 seconds in the 90s. I'm proud of it, because I just got to say, Lily Garcia doing her thing.
Nice. I remember the original CD. I think she had the best song on the album.
Yes, that's right. Oh, no.
You know what?
Good.
When I first picked up that CD, I was so looking forward to hearing Stone Cold try and sing, because we all know he can't sing, and he admits he can't sing. Yeah. And then we put the CD on, and it's just these 5 skits that he did with Jim Johnson. He's like, drink the beer. I don't want to drink the beer. Drink the beer now. I don't want to drink the beer. Drink the beer.
I got to tell you something. Those were funny, but, I mean, Team Dudley Boys, we had enough of the what you coulda, the what you should have done. Oh, well, Kurt Angle was the best, but I don't suck. I don't suck. Chris Jericho doing "Don't You Wish You Were Me," the king you've all you see. Stacy Keibler did a "Why Can't We Just Dance." I gotta tell you, Trish Stratus did one hell of a ballad, and I was surprised to see Trish Stratus got the pipes.
Yeah.
Lita, of course, did her thing because the Luchadors. Lillian had her song. Okay. I will never ever forget. Well, obviously John Cena, Word Life, Basic Economics was on there, and Rip Mysterio, Crossing Borders. Put a little ass on it. Oh, listen, baby. Rikishi, man.
Yeah.
Put a little ass on it.
And then I think there's one track missing that was Booker T.
Oh, can you dig it, sucker? Forget about guns. It's the Booker Man, y'all.
Can you dig it?
Dig it. It was good. It's a 5-time WCW champion.
Oh, Rey Mysterio did one too, and it became a theme song for a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Crossing No Way Out.
Yeah, when Eddie Guerrero won the title, man. Crossing Borders.
It actually wasn't bad either.
It wasn't. It was
a pretty good song.
Well, this was after he was in WCW with the Filthy Animals, with Conan talk about bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, viva la raza all day, every day.
See how much things we have to fill the time with, because not much happened during the week.
Exactly. We're just talking about these albums. Well, here's the thing. I had the WWE thematic album right after that, and that was the one that had hey, Billy Kidman's You Can Run On It, and it had the original Waterproof Blonde talking about Close Your Eyes, and Waterproof Blonde, the also one that did Sean O'Hare's theme. Remember that? Come on, come on, come on. God rest his soul, Sean O'Hare. And that was the one that also had Carlito's theme was on there, a lot of them. But yeah, the WWE, that's another thing. The WWE CDs kind of just went downhill after like mid-2000s.
Yeah, I kind of miss the WWE, the volume, or the music, whatever. Volume.
Yes, originals, friggin' anthology, Rock talking about pie. I mean,
Anthology was amazing. You had one disc from the 80s, one from the 90s, and then 2000s.
I think one of the last tracks on the 2000 one was "Here Comes the Money, 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 Money."
I think that was the last track.
Huh? Well, okay. What was all right? John Cena. I'll be honest with you. I remember around this time because I just remember John Cena's theme song before we got into Word Life Basic Thugonomics. This was that. When he was wearing different tights and being all generic every week.
Yeah. Ruthless aggression.
Yes, good times.
Okay, so, where are we up to?
Do we have more awards? I think we have a couple more awards.
We have 2 Maxies left, but is there anything else that happened this week?
Well, I did mention the pursuit of whatever they're trying to go.
Ugh.
I mean, we pretty much covered most of it. Pretty much, man. I think we pretty much hit the nail on it. I mean, can I just give a rundown of what we're going to predict next week for New Japan?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
didn't we already go through the card? Yeah, we did.
No, I mentioned a couple matches, but here's what
Oh,
we
there's
have.
more. But wait, there's more.
There's more. So we have a gauntlet match to determine the number one contenders to the never openweight 6-man tag team championship, as it's going to be the most violent players, Togi Makabe and Toru Yano, and Taguchi versus Yuji Nagata, Jeff Cobb, let's go Jeff Cobb, and David Finlay versus Chaos, Hiroki Goto, Beretta, and Chucky T versus Suzuki Gun, Minoru Suzuki, Lance Archer, and Davey Boy Smith versus the Elite, Hangman Page, Yujiro Takahashi, and Marty Scurll. Now this is the match that's going to be on the pre-show. Instead of a New Japan Rumble, we're going to get that.
Yeah, I can dig that.
We also have a 3-way tag match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship as Suzuki Gun's Kanemaru and El Desperado take on Roppongi 3K, Sho and Yo, and Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi and Shingo Takagi. The British Heavyweight Championship is on the line as Tomohiro Ishii defends against Zack Sabre Jr.
Nice.
Kota Bushi and Will Ospreay for the never openweight title. The Gorillas of Destiny, Eat Shit Motherfucker, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa versus Los Ingobernables de Japón, Sonata and Evil versus the Young Bucks. Cody versus Juice Robinson for the United States title. Kushida versus Taiji Ishimori for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Okada versus Jay White. Naito versus Jericho. And Omega and Tanahashi. So in total, there are 8 matches on the regular card and 1 on the pre-show. So about 9 matches in total. 9 matches.
See, WWE, that's how you do it, and they all get about 20 minutes each.
Yeah, about 9
Minimum.
matches. Yeah, 9 matches on the main card, 1 on the pre-show. 10 total.
That's good. I don't need any more.
That's good. We'll predict our winners next week, but that's the card so far.
Yeah.
I just had to say it now, just in case they announce something a week beforehand.
Which they may do.
Which they may do.
Is there any shows between now and Tokyo?
Well-
I don't think there is.
Well, you know.
Oh no, I mean New Japan shows.
Okay, yeah. Well, as far as wrestling shows so far, no, I don't believe there is one yet. But there is after New Japan. There's Homecoming for there, and there's NXT UK Takeover. Then there's the regular NXT UK Takeover. Then there's Royal Rumble. So yeah. Do you see? Well, I'll be honest. As someone who, we grew up with the company and just watch it from the beginning. Do you see any surprises at that damn pay-per-view?
No. Hey, Shark Boy's back! Yay!
Yay! Hey, here's D-Ray 3000. I like D-Ray 3000, but hey, here's D-Ray 3000. Yay! Hey, here's Sonny Siaki out of Mothballs. Yay!
Or they could try and it would completely backfire. Elix Skipper's here, and all the new Impact fans like, who?
Okay. Why did you have to mention that? Because, see, I would legit get mad at that because he's only one of the most influential ones in that walk off the cage and nothing. Oh, hey, here comes Monty Brown. And then new fans. Who?
Oh, Monty Brown would be awesome.
Okay, if they get Monty Brown, you hook me on that. If I can get a pounce, I'm happy. Or something with the crowd, but do something. Mike Tenay, Don West. Give me Don West. Give me something.
On the Thursday next week, there is a Wrestle Kingdom Fan Festa with 3 matches too.
What's on the Fan Festa?
So we've got a Lionsgate special, which is, I'm not sure if it's tag team or a 4-way, but Tiger Mask, Yumura, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Ren Narita.
Cool.
Then we've got another Lionsgate special, which is Manabu Nakanishi, Toa Hinare, Yuji Nagata, and Tomoaki Honma. And they're all Lionsgate specials. Satoshi Kojima, Hiroshi Tenzan, fucking hell, of course I know who that is. Shota Umuno, and Ayato Yoshida.
Sounds good. I'm gonna tell you something right now. They made me happy in February because they are coming to Charlotte, North Carolina, New Japan. So if I'm able to go, I definitely am gonna go to that. If I can't, I can't. But I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm so happy to see them coming to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. Need to see
I'm just
some more UK shows from New Japan, please.
That too as well. I'm just saying, man, you got me excited because that's like 3 or 4 hours from my house. Because I'm like, I wasn't expecting them to come to North Carolina. I really was not. Are you happy to see them just branching out instead of California and all that?
Yeah, I'm glad they're branching out.
When's the last time they did a UK show for you guys?
I'm sure they did one last year or early this year. I can't remember.
Yeah. Didn't they go to Australia too?
Yeah, they did a whole European tour, I think. Let me just double check. New Japan UK. Oh yeah, they did one in Strong Style Evolved. They did in the UK. They did one in Milton Keynes, and then one in Manchester.
Nice.
So yeah, hopefully more UK shows from New Japan. And let's finish the show with 2 final Maxies.
Oh, wait, one more thing I forgot to mention. I'm sorry, Des.
Oh.
Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax. Can you believe they headline Madison Square Garden?
No. Well, yes, actually.
Yes, but I mean that's very cool. Now we got the ladies, headline in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, first time ever.
That's awesome. Making history, man.
I'm more surprised that Charlotte wasn't in the main event.
Well, I like Charlotte, but you gotta admit they oversaturate us with the Charlotte play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first of the final 2 Maxies is the much coveted Meltzer Award for Wanker of the Year.
Go ahead.
So the nominees are Enzo Amore, or NZO as he's called now, Enzo whatever.
I gotta tell you something though before we move on. I did listen to that one that was very heartfelt about his grandmother. It was very nice, but guess what?
What?
He still sucks. Like I said, you could do something nice, make a wish or whatever, and I applaud you for that because you would want to do that. That someone wants to meet you and all and circumstance behind it, but still,
Yeah.
he's still an asshole and he's still a wanker. Go ahead.
Nomination number 2 is Jason Sensation.
Wait a minute. Who nominated Jason Sensation?
I did, but somebody else did too.
You did? Oh wait, did he start to kill himself?
Yeah, he wasn't even at Raw, and he tried to prank everybody by saying he's going to shoot himself live on Raw.
What the fuck? Alright, go to the next one.
And then I think he was in a car accident last week or the week before, and Butcher said it didn't hit him hard enough.
Oh, well, all right. See, I can't even defend that. Absolutely. Go ahead. I agree.
Nomination number 3 is Brock Lesnar.
Well,
Enough said.
yeah.
And Brian Alvarez.
Oh my God. Brian Alvarez. All right. I'm curious to see who won now because they all are wankers in their own
Yeah,
right. So.
they're all very deserving. I think Brian Alvarez has had a worse year than Dave Meltzer for bullshit this year.
And that guy actually wrestled Brian Alvarez. He just and why having him advertise on these indies that I see him advertise, he just looks like a fucking douche. You skinny little fucking prick. Fuck. Go fuck yourself. That is the title of this episode.
Sure, if it wasn't a special Maxies, that would be the title of the episode.
That is true.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, who won?
The winner is Brock Lesnar. Go fuck yourself.
All right, you see, I ain't even mad at that because he's hardly ever around.
No.
I was very angry when they made him the champion in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, fuck him.
Done with Brock.
That's the one thing we forgot to mention this week, by the way.
Oh,
Paul
Braun,
Heyman.
Braun and Heyman, yeah.
Yeah, Paul Heyman was the red-nosed advocate.
I mean, it was kind of lame.
It was. I mean, what'd you think about him singing Silent Night?
There is nothing funnier than a Jewish guy singing a Christmas carol on a Christmas episode.
No comment. But and then Braun comes out, puts that on. I mean, it was fine. All I got from that is I just kept saying to myself, I hope he kills Brock at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I I think
Well,
maybe somebody needs to work with Braun though, because it's just
What?
the promos. I mean, he just says something kind of corny, and then even cornier, it always ends with "Get these hands."
Well, that's his catchfriase, and that's
I know
all
it's
you
his catchphrase, but it's just it's getting to the point where it's cartoony.
I know, but I mean, that's I guess what gets over. He doesn't really need to say much. Look at that guy. Does that guy really need to say much, though, Daz?
No, maybe that's the point. Maybe he doesn't need to speak.
Yeah, can we get Bray Wyatt back sometime soon, please?
Please.
Please.
Okay. Final Maxi of 2018 is for Female Wrestler of the Year. And the nominations are Ronda Rousey.
Okay.
Toni Storm. Shayna Baszler. And Becky Lynch.
Remember when you hit me in the face? Boom.
Yeah.
I think I know who won. Or wait, am I in shock? Am I in shock? Go ahead. And the winner is
Becky Lynch, the man.
Yeah. All right. I was about to say, if Becky Lynch doesn't win, I'm done.
Who the hell fixed this voting? Yeah, I mean,
you do realize I was about to say, if Nia Jax was nominated in that, I was going to say, Amir, flush the bathwater down. That's all I got to say about it. And I love you, Amir. But if Nia Jax was in that, it's not because of her wrestling ability. It's because Amir loves her to death.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I got to give props to Shayna for being nominated for Breakthrough and for Female Wrestler of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think nobody else was voted for Breakthrough and Male Wrestler of the Year.
Toni Storm fits because of her, her matches with Shayna in the UK tournament, her Mae Young Classic win. Her and Rhea Ripley did their thing on NXT UK this year. But yeah, Toni Storm definitely deserves to be in there. Ronda Rousey, I mean, what a hell of a year she's had since her WrestleMania debut. The matches with Nia, the Becky Lynch brief feud, the match with Charlotte, just the match with Alexa where she killed her, and I mean, yeah, she's had a hell of a year. I
mean, she does split the audience, but she really has taken to wrestling like a fish to water.
The girl loves it, man. I mean, when you're calling your finisher the Piper's Pit, I mean, come on.
That's cool.
That is very cool.
But Becky, what a year.
I mean, when you start out as a face, and I think just the heel turn at SummerSlam, and I'm watching that at home, and I'm like, punch her, hit her, hit her. And she hit her, and I was like, yeah. And then she was had been unstoppable since becoming a heel. And she's
very quickly become a tweener because you just can't you can't boo her.
That is true. I can't even say that she's a heel. She's a tweener because you can't boo her. You really cannot boo her. And it's not the tweener like Dolph Ziggler is. Because would you consider Dolph Ziggler to be a tweener now? Because I don't think anybody really cares.
Yes.
Yeah, but nobody cares.
Well, I mean, he's feuding with a face and a heel at the moment.
Yeah, he's feuding. Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, are you looking forward to a cage match between the two? Because you know Drew is getting the win.
Yeah, Drew's going to get the win, but it'll be a good match.
It will be. It will be. Where does Balor go from here after that? And please do not say Baron Corbin.
Please just turn him heel.
Do something.
Something drastically needs to change with Finn Balor.
Beats me, man. I don't even know where the fuck they're going to go. What do you do with after this? Who do you go? Well, Drew, I said Braun because I would have him win the Rumble and have Braun win the title. What do you do with Ziggler after this? Or are we gonna have it? We're gonna continue with Ziggler and Balor.
Ziggler, I think, would benefit from going to SmackDown.
Go back to SmackDown.
There's
right?
really nothing left for him to do on Raw.
It's just bleh, man. I'm sorry, but it's just bleh. And I really don't want to see Miz versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania.
No. And WWE, obviously, they don't do the Slammies anymore, but they put this year-end awards thing on Instagram, and somehow Raw was a better brand.
Okay,
go Vince, fuck yourself.
Did Vince rig the voting?
Yep. We're gonna have Beard fell off. Best brand of the year.
My beard fell off. Is that like the New Year welcome with Dolph Ziggler? My beard fell off. Okay, 2 catchphrases of the year. Dolph Ziggler with the year welcome before he kills Finn Balor, and my beard fell off. That's it. There you go.
Okay, I want a compilation of Vince with his outfit falling off and damn, my beard fell off. Dolph Ziggler comes in and super kicks the beard off. You're welcome.
I don't even care about Perry Saturn anymore. Just that you're welcome was amazing. That really was. Like, you have your moments that you just smile. That was just one of those moments. It was just so fucking good. Okay, and I'll be honest with you, I like Finn Balor, I really do. But his smile is just so... I mean, we mentioned this, but his smile is just so... Every time he does a Too Sweet and he smiles like the goof that he is with that smile. Not as a goof as a character, but that goof as a smile. His smile is just so irritating. It really is.
It is. It's nauseating.
It is.
I want to see some attitude when you're too sweet somebody.
Yeah. Can throw a right hand like AJ Styles did to Vince this week, please.
Yeah.
For the love of God, that was just... Do it.
Are you okay, Vince? I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think that was the week, man. I mean, there was a best of 205. The thing that they announced is we're going to get qualifying matches to see who's going to fight Buddy Murphy in a fatal 4-way for 205.
Okay.
Which, that's cool. I know you don't watch it, but I mean, here's the matches that Drake Maverick announced. We got Kalisto versus Leo Rush. We got Drew Gulak versus Akira Tozawa. Then the following week, we have Cedric Alexander versus Hideo Itami, and the 3 winners will challenge Buddy Murphy at the Royal Rumble, which, okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I know. It's just, I don't know what it is about, I mean, I cover it, and I watch the shows because there's decent action, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's something just about it. When's the last time you actually watched 205?
Never seen a full episode, but I've seen like half an episode a couple months ago.
Yeah, like I said, I really wish you could say like you're missing out, but I'm like, you're not really missing much there. NXT is just hits it out the park. NXT UK, I'm cool with. I like the Bomber Dave Mastiff and the feud that they're doing with him and Eddie Dennis because it's just 2 guys that are brutes and they're doing their thing. I like the Gallus feud with the British Strong Style. The girls have been doing their thing. I like seeing Ginny, Tony Storm, and all these girls mixed up in there. Have you seen? Yes. Have you seen? Yes. Have you seen Killer Kelly is another one to look out for?
Yes.
Have you seen that Millie McKenzie, who's Pete Dunne's protege?
No.
Okay, she's short. She's blonde. She's like 18, and she hits legit like Pete Dunne does. And she's very, very good. Very cool.
Very
but yeah,
nice.
it's very good. I mean, like I said, I know you would butcher with that, but you guys, if you want to check out some NXT UK, just check out one. Have you watched any episodes yet or no?
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes.
Okay. Watch this week's with Rhea Ripley and Deonna Purrazzo. Just watch that match. It's very good.
Alright.
By
the way, Triple H, it's not the bomber. Dave Mastiff is the bastard.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Before I got to get this straight now. So I always thought he was the bomber because, you know, they call him the bomber with PD. So he was actually the bastard and not the bomber before.
Yeah, he was the bastard. But obviously they can't get away with that on NXT.
Because I like the name the bomber because it kind of fits. You know, he throws them bombs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it fits somewhat. But so he was legit called the bastard.
Yeah.
Okay.
But obviously now Pac is the bastard.
Now I got to check this out now. Thank you for telling me this because now this is really intriguing me. Now I have to go back and watch this now. All right, cool. Speaking of Pac, do you see one Neville going to New Japan? Do you see him going in Ring of Honor? What are we doing with Pac?
I think he's going to have a good long run in Dragon Gate.
Dragon Gate, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say where else he might be going, but I'm going to say Ring of Honor and New Japan, Dragon Gate. Yeah, just keep him there. I think the best decision he made was just getting out of there, to be honest with you. I think just them putting Enzo as the Cruiserweight Champion was the last straw. It really was.
Enzo was spotted near MSG again.
Was he now?
Before the WWE show.
Please tell me did they put the thing up that he's not allowed in?
Oh yeah, I'm guessing he was rejected if he tried to get in.
That guy is just such a fucking clown.
Just move on, Eric. I'm not calling you Enzo. Move on, Eric.
You know what the best part about this is? This is the last time I'll mention about this. Watching Impact fans debate about him coming to their company. Oh, he's good. He'll draw merch in this. And he's a good wrestler. And one person just wrote, no. Thank you for having sense.
You see, we generalize. There are some Impact fans out there with sense.
Yes, there are. There are. But I'm just saying, thank you for saying no. Because no. Okay? Just no. That's just one of those no. Or as I like to say, go fuck yourselves.
Yes. And now here's one thing you cannot say no to. Podcast Promo Rumble 4 comes your way January 25th, featuring Amir Costello defending the Promo Championship, Mike defending the Knowledge Championship, and we'll be predicting NXT TakeOver and the Royal Rumble. And one of the theme songs is Raise Your Banners by Within Temptation, featuring Anders Frieden, taken from their new album, released 2 weeks ago, I think. You can go check out Resist on iTunes and Spotify.
Now you see I'm conflicted, Daz.
Okay.
Because, do you want to know why I'm conflicted?
Yeah.
Okay. Podcast Promo Rumble. I've won the title there. I've lost the title there. Oh.
So you're 1-1.
Yes. I want to play that game tonight. I'm not calling notes. But yeah, no. Let's see what happens when we go into Podcast Promo Rumble, man. Will I still have my championship? Who's going to challenge me? What's going on? Because Amir, as you know, Amir's got a championship as well that he has to defend, that promo championship. Let's see who's going to come after yours truly.
Yeah. Well, it's Moni Lynn, of course, who will be challenging Amir.
Yes. So who is going to come in, maybe fly in, and challenge me?
Time will tell.
Yeah.
And that's it for 2018. We'll be back in 2019 on the Pursuit channel. Never heard of it? Nope, neither have we.
Hold on. Just keep talking. I got to keep my mic.
You can catch me at Dazzy MWP. The Butcher, who is normally with us, he's not with us this week, is at BHITB69 Butcher on Twitter. Mike is at SM Show 1 and MCL92. Anything to add from SoundCloud?
Holy shit. Okay, I had to put my laughing on that. Like Daz correctly said, SM Show 1 and MCL92 on Twitter. SoundCloud's MC Larkin92 and the website is StephenMikeShow.com. My girls at LFC, we got a calendar coming out in January, so you can check out my interview with Agatha Cannibal Carter, who's going to be in that calendar as a gladiatrix. I just screwed that up. Gladiatrix. There you go. Gladiatrix. She was so hot, made me, maybe stumble on my words. But yes, LFC fighter Agatha Cannibal Carter, promoting the calendar. Lots more to come. Just stay tuned.
Nice.
No porn this week.
No porn this week. The Butcher's listening. Oh man, I was ready to click.
Unfortunately, no porn this week.
Butcher at Google open ready.
There will be more porn, though. Trust me. There will always be more porn. If Gangrel still exists, there will be more porn.
Yep. And you know where to find us on social media. It's at Max Wrestling UK, Max Wrestling Interactive on Facebook, and we're on SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes. Make sure you check out maxwrestling.net. Join us next week for our first episode of 2019, which is, of course, episode 199. May you all have a very happy new year. Goodbye, and good night. Bang.
Go fuck yourselves. But in all honesty, have a happy and healthy new year.
Damn it, my beard fell off.